Again, first off, like we said, call, allow your how bash, shy bash, makaka dash. To be honest, the pastor great with stone. Shalom to us brothers sincerely pushing this truth. We have an exciting time, we have an exciting time right now. In a timeline as we know it, right? Where things are ramp up, right? We can see from what takes place Wednesday. This time in the capital, you have something that push out there, like sedition, right? But you know what? You haven't seen anything yet. You think 2021, you think that's all you're gonna get for 2021? You haven't seen nothing yet, right? Things are ramp up more and more. Things are get more exciting, right? You know what? As me on a comment board, I watch a video today on a comment board, and someone can come and say, this is like a movie, right? But you haven't seen anything yet, Wait, this is the plot what the most I have set, right? For the upcoming events, right? Because over the years, people might look on and say, things build up and things fall down, right? Them say, you just make some talks, and then at the end of the day, nothing happen about that. So like, you see some things, some moves take place, right, by the elite, and people say, oh no, that is just irony, just irony, or I just coincidence, or I just talk, I didn't go anywhere, right? But no, you see the things them, out manipulate full in front of your face, and you can't not but eat it. You can't not but eat it. For years, ourselves, along with you have conspiracy theories out here, right? Edomites and whoever else, conspiracy theories, as they call them. You speak about certain things, like the New World Order, right? But no, it's no longer a conspiracy. So what do you have to say no? Staffers, what do you have to say no? Right? It's no longer a conspiracy, It is out there. Everybody been talking about the Great Reset, That's what everybody has talked about, right? And you are seeing the messages that have in place, right? Ever since convict 18+1, the out. Hear people talk about the opportunity. They have an opportunity now, right? Even in Jamaica, you have our Prime Minister said, you can't put a good crisis to waste. Right. The Jamaican Prime Minister said that. And when he said, in a march last year, right, for sure the whole world, the direction where the whole world face you, right? Everybody are pushing to this thing. You hear about Agenda 2030, you hear about sustainable development. What do you think that is, Right, that is the new global agenda. Right, that's the system of peace.
This is 2 Ezra 15 verse 4. Right. For all the unfaithful shall die there unfaithfulness.
Right, so all the unfaithful shall die there unfaithfulness. You think because you don't believe you don't believe us about what we say will take place. It make you somewhat secluded from whatever it is to come. Right? Your faithless, you're gonna die in your faithlessness. Right? Hey, hold on, you think elites a plan for to keep all you people and feed all you people, include all you people in them new world, where them have them global what do you call it? Universal basic income. You think that them augmented world where AI take over all the business and jobs, you think they must make you sell your house and play video games all day while they feed you and clothe you? That's crazy. Right.
Because sustainable development.
One of the first rules of the talk about where sustainable development is concerned, coming under the umbrella of global warming and an eco world, is that the world is overpopulated. That is one of the first concerns. So if you're thinking that you're gonna roll over, you're gonna take them vaccine, you're gonna take the microchip, and just play along and just roll over and then you will live after. No. Furthermore, you don't even know if you're gonna survive this war, And if you top it all off, guess what? Right, we're gonna literally have divine intervention.
Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world,
Right.
the sword, famine.
Then he said, behold, I shall bring plagues upon the earth, yo. Right? You think this convict is a joke? Convict is a joke, yo. Right? But the matter of fact, you have groups now around the world, you know, in various parts, and come up against the whole job, maxi job, right? And you have countries, we can name Italy because they made the first move, where have a list of people who don't want the job, right? And the bigger the list get of those people, is the more the elites are going to look forward, or more elites are going to triple to release something real, right? Something evident, something substantial that people can't deny. Out here, yo, okay, you have people that die around you. You're not here on the news, so like that. You're not here on the news. Say there is whatever hospital full and overrun, and when you go up there, you don't see nobody. Right now, it'll be like that, yo. When they release something real, you have a sure. Right? You have in your community, you see people outside in the streets. You know, when they have throat blood or people can't walk or whatever the hell happened to them. Based on the disease that they release, yo.
Resident Evil something.
Yeah, some Resident Evil Raccoon City shit, yo.
Virus.
Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world,
Right?
the sword,
Right?
famine, destruction,
Right,
and death.
it's a sword of famine, destruction, and death, yo. Right? Because another thing we look forward to, right, is a race war and a civil war. Right? You see the move, you see the action that took place the other day in the capital. Right? It may have been an exercise event, right? For the real event. What happened was that it just proved that there is a sense of tension existing in America.
Division.
A sense of division as the accent between the left-right paradigm, which is Republican and the Democratic Party. But also there is the BLM, right, the Black Lives Matter movement, right, that the same Republican they have a problem with them. Right, and if you follow the media, you can see that the media are purposefully create a review, because they have been the other day, I said, when the Black Lives Movement took place, you know, the capital was heavily guarded, full of police, the National Guard, whatever. But during the invasion Wednesday, the police are run from the invaders them. Right, so them are playing a psyop for the Black Lives Matter people and say then, oh, so because them unenforced the white people. So therefore there's no real justice for black people. Right, so them are engineered not only a race war, right, but a civil war. And not only that, you have to start working about World War III, yo. You have to worry about a world war, yo. Right? Because you have countries like China, you know, we have put them military on readiness right now, yo. Right? You have countries like Iran, we have made themselves ready, yo. Right? So plagues, you know, famine, right? And war, yo.
Verse 6. For wickedness had polluted the whole earth.
Right.
For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Right, it's a wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, yo. Right now, in the planet earth, only prophets can say, you know, and look towards the Most High in sincerity, yo. Right? Everybody's going about their own belly. Right? The whole earth polluted where sin is concerned, yo. Right? We have been, and we are destroyed as a people.
Right? And their earthful works are fulfilled.
Right? He said their earthful works are fulfilled. Right? Them wickedness come to a fruition, yo. Right? A time for them get judged. That is the time we are moving to. Time for them get judged, yo. Time for the whole earth to get judged. Right? And there's no escaping it. You know why? Because unnecessarily white man bring the judgment. Right? And the Lord I bring the judgment. How much should I bring the judgment? Right? Because even them, the Lord call him man. Right? Even them are gonna feel it, yo.
I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, right, which they have profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in these things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, right, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right, so the souls of the just complain continually. Right, that's why the scripture said, he said, so the spirit make intercession for us, right? Okay. Right, because when you pray or when you sigh, when you cry, right, that the spirit basically make intercession to the Lord, yo.
This is Romans 8 and verse 26 says, likewise the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercessions for us.
Right, so when we're there, and things happen, I would say, we want to get up out of this place, yo, that the Spirit will make intercession for us, right, for the in the day, so we can escape this, yo. Right, because we, in your spirit, the scripture says, the flesh working in the spirit, right? Because the flesh is carnal, but the spirit is spiritual, right? And it's the spirit want to leave this world, right? The flesh is subject to the sin, so you might get complacent and want to get comfortable here, right? But inside of you, inside of your spirit, you say, all this is not the place you want to leave you. Right, that's why, if I can bring us up to me, it's easier. Go ahead, finish up and then go.
It says, but the Spirit itself maketh intercessions for us, right, with groanings which cannot be uttered.
Right, with groanings which cannot be uttered. Right, because the people we have feel spiritually, it cannot be uttered. So the Spirit makes intercession for us.
It says, and he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit,
right,
because he maketh intercession for
right,
the saints according to the will of Yahweh.
Right, because we do all things we are suffering, right? We are feeling, right? And not only that, but we also look out against the abomination we have taken place, yo. We are looking out against the whole LGBT madness. Right, we are looking out against the aborting madness. Right, we are looking out against, do as you will, eat what you want. The oppression, right? The oppression of our people, right? And that our spirit that cry out. Finish? Just the spirit. Because of the spirit that is just and the innocent continue to complain daily, man.
Says Ezekiel 9 verse 4, right? And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, right, and through the midst of Jerusalem, right, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry.
Right, so put a mark on the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry, yo. Right, because that's how we'll be out here doing. Right, we just in Jamaica here, we just step on the road and walk and you want to start playing. She sleep with somebody else.
Our life.
Alright, you ain't just start lift off, yo.
That's the vibration and the devil right? Him actually these things out there to the speed of people, right?
Right.
Scripture say spiritual wickedness in high places. That's the same thing.
You know, as far as the all the entertainers out there do, I think I'm pretty wickedness, yo. Right? They not tell you how if you shoot down your brother or destroy your brother, man, tell you how to sleep with your brother woman. Right? This culture where them love so much, right? It's destroyed you. It's a defiled culture.
Same thing with the movies.
Right? It's a nasty culture. Right? And the brother say, boy, movies are and it's been programmed into you. Everything we know been programmed into you. Yes.
You watch movies to say you kill the man.
Yeah, you know.
Continue.
Right.
Say, set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof.
Right. Continue, man.
Say, and to the others he said in mine hearing,
Right.
go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes fear.
And this is what gonna happen when the death angel from the Lord, touch down you. Now go spear. Right? He not go spear, he not go sorry for anybody. Right? He might go do as he was commanded, which is to smite. Go ahead,
Neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young,
right?
Both maids and little children,
right?
And woman, but come not near any man whom is the mark.
Right, and that a big great reset. Right? So all you elites out here are talking about the great reset and you want to change society, whatever. This is going to be the great reset. Right? When the Lord Yahweh shall return, right? Even go press that great reset button. Right? And this corrupted, defiled, derogative come of a planet we live on is going to be changed into a righteous planet. Right? Once and for all. Right? And what it's going to be done? Right? It's going to be done through slaughter. The scripture says, thus shall you put away evil from among you. And it's how the Lord is going to do it. Right? Even Israel, the scripture says the Lord will carry you by measure you. Is have all the land 2 parts therein shall cut off and die. Right? In the ear once it says all the sins of my people shall die by the sword, yo. Right? That's how it place. Right? That is the only remedy. Right? That is the cure for the itch. Esau said in the movies, you remember the movie, I think of the Iron Man 3 with name? The Iron Man. No, Iron Man. When's that man from the ashes of this world?
X-Men. Apocalypse for the X-Men.
You remember the Iron Man with the great place? This is that I'm sorry. You want to be fight? You want to be the AI make up like that. Oh, I think so, yeah. He must say, are the people for the earth are the problem.
Yeah.
Right, but Esau keep on do this. He keep on make movies make it seem as if a people are the problem. Right, when in fact, him are the problem.
Him are the problem, man.
Right, him are the pests for the earth. Right, even in the movie Matrix, something they say. Agent Smith said, right? He didn't make a reference to humans, right? When he said that them is like a virus, where continue to multiply and consume resources, and as I move from one place to the other place to consume resources, right? But who do that?
Esau, man.
Esau, yo. But Esau know these things, right? And we're going to try and fix that now. That's why we're going to try and kill you people, fix it, yo. We're going to try and kill you people. That's why him say, that's why when them guys told them say, 500 million. right? Because him think to fix the planet, he can just get rid of you people, get rid of the majority of people, you know, and try to sustain. That's why I call it sustainable development. You know, to sustain with who survive.
Gms Jacob's Trouble. Hopefully, let's say Shalom.
Shalom,
And,
Akim, shalom, shalom.
Baradia, Yashirala. So big up on yourself, Virgin.
Shalom, brother. Jarvis is great in the machine. Go ahead.
These are Psalms 37 and verse 12. The wicked plotted against the just
Right.
and gnasheth upon him with his teeth.
He said wicked cut against just yo. Right? Over we've been telling you that this man is an enemy, yo. That this man is wicked. Right? And all he wants to do, I get rid of you people. Right? When him Promo him name? Como, the governor for New York City.
New York.
Right? Right there, he say, he make sure the Maxine job go to blacks and Latinos first. You know, me think
That depends on all of them tongue, man.
me think that we're supposed to raise eyebrows. Right now, he must say they're going to be penalties. Whoever tries to step on the line, I'll get it.
So it's a crime if you're not taking it.
So, no, is that, what must say? You must say if white people get it before them, you know, it's something wrong with that. You understand? So it's like if, listen, me I raise eyebrows to that.
I try to kill you off, but if my people...
No, man, you must say that. You must say, listen, in my mind, this is a lethal dose. It's a kill who take. Make we give them people. And if we go take it, you know, we are punishing it. It's like you tell a man, say, yo, it's like, you understand what I say?
Yeah.
You might want them to go take it. It's one of the reasons. I want there to be consequences if them go ahead. That Mary's eyebrows. Hey, we think the whole world need first eyebrows considering what happened with STD, you know.
Yep.
Right? This thing just don't come off, right?
I can say it's like if it was something really beneficial,
Everybody
them themselves would have take it first.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly my point. Exactly. If it was something, if it was something very beneficial,
Yeah.
they would take it first.
They would have let you remain in blacks and Latinos.
Yeah, because them would have make sure that them well off
Hey,
than we.
them not sorry for it. Right now as we speak, Iran cancel all
I was going to talk about it.
Iran cancel all vaccine jab from US and from Britain. Because Iran are trusted.
Exactly.
And we trust the enemy, man. The scripture said never trust the enemy. See, Iranian, them show a good example.
Right.
Not to trust your enemy, man. Because
Right.
these men are enemy of the
brother,
Iranian, man.
Check simple, yo. Check simple and gullible. Simple and gullible. Right? And the powers that may use some things like returning to the norm. Right? Them use your own weakness against you, yo. Right? Because it's because you always want to party, you always want there are them clubs, you know, you always want to out on the corner or whatever. Right? Them use it against you. Then say, okay, if you return to this, you're gonna have to get a job. Everybody run with them arms stretched out. You know, for return to normal. But at the same time and the same breath, they might tell you that things will never return to the way they were.
You see the interview with Kwasi, you must say, boy, you know, certain if the COVID will, the vaccine will work.
And that is what is so amazing about what is going on. Because same man who you trust to get your vaccine from, he might tell you that listen, this job, you know, this job, there's no proof that this job will stop you from you know, from getting a virus, nor from passing it on. But at the same thing, you forget it. For whatever reason, the sun, yo. Right? But as I said, that when you Jake, you're too gullible, yo. Right? You're too gullible. Right? And you trust an enemy. And this man is not going to destroy you, yo.
Hey, basically the music that argument basically it more to do with compliance more than anything else because it's not going to solve the viral problem according to what you are saying. You know what I mean? So what reason then? It's more to do with the compliance, man. See, because believe it or not, everything that basically is playing out within the realms of the prophecy of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, you know what I mean? Because it's all boiled down to the mark of the beast, man. That's, at the end of the day, that's what this devil wants to do, is to give you a chip. You know what I mean? It's not about no health or anything like that. It's about giving you a microchip. It's about branding you. That's what this devil is about, man. You know what I mean? So everything concerning this vaccine, you know what I mean, and then the crisis at hand, vaccine and the crisis at hand, seeing, is to basically tag you, man. At the end of the day, the end result is say lure you to get tagged, man. You know what I mean? It's a bait for a trap. They're gonna trap you up and them set a bait. You know what I mean? And you're gonna fall for the okie doke and get chipped. Then the Lord's judgment will come down on you. That's how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Which we basically have a better hope than the system that we reject. You know what I mean? We will take a stance. You know what I mean? Even our lives depending on it. You know what I mean? Which is basically our lives gonna be depending on it. You know, we never talk like it's not about our lives will be independent depending on it. Man. You know what I mean? But that's what this cracker is trying to do. He's gonna want to try to tag the whole entire world. This is the opportunity that he was waiting on all his life, man, and basically he's carrying it out right now. So who want to be naive and don't have to think about things gonna be like what it was before, or can go back to party and do a look, man, those days are over, man. Yeah, those days are a matter of fact. We're gonna see lockdown. About a fact, England basically is gonna lock down now worse than last year. So the lockdown that is coming worse than last year. That must have a more strict, you know what I mean? A more harsh measure in the lockdown that is coming now. You know what I mean? Because they must say that the news train here, or the news train that is for Europe now, or they must say, I don't know England now, no. And Europe, and the other day magically appeared in Jamaica.
Houdini style.
You know what I mean? Magically out of, you know, just happens to come and 20 person or what, 21 person coming into the island, just magically bring it here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, more than 6 people in our house in Canada is unlawful gathering, man, regardless if you have family or not. So this year, basically, it's set to be much more worse than last year. You know what I mean? Jamaican government out here getting more stricter in regards to the. I didn't know that the news they make, but I know that 7 o'clock now have a bar or whatsoever supposed to lock. I didn't realize when that decree they happened. You know what I mean?
Fast, man.
So and the police them basically up and down in a heavy business place. Say, yo, look, lock up. So guess what? The more this news train become more, what's it now? Yeah, it become more, you know, known or frequent. You're gonna see more actions that you never see last year happening this year, man. This is not a fun and game thing. This is the Lord basically, he had it. It's done. You know, everything, it ain't done, man. You know what I mean? We don't have more for go. You know what I mean? Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the earth, man. So the Lord say, oh, look, this is it, man. We're going to do it right here, so right now. That's where we're there. You know what I mean? That's where we're at, man. Yeah, one brother.
Practice Psalms 37 and verse 13.
Right.
The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming.
Right. Borrowed time, man. This man is on borrowed time. He's even giving himself a deadline to do what he's doing. This nigga say, oh, by 2025, we need to get this done. And by 2030, all of this needs to get done. The nigga is actually giving himself that. I always say nigga, I'm speaking about the so-called white man, because he's a real nigga, man.
If you by 2030, then he can't deny it.
Right. So him basically give himself a time limit where he needs to get all this done. Know why? Because it's in the spirit, man, because the Lord, him know that him have a short time, man. The scripture said that.
Right here.
So all this going on now, no one feel like him going to backtrack and say, oh, you're not going to wait till the next day, you're going to start acting again. No, brother. The man go full in them thing right now. Nigga, the idiots been dying, man. Yeah? They've been dying. They don't want to die and they not achieve what they don't want to achieve. Look, man, you have the Rockefeller died. You know? David Rockefeller died, man. You know what I mean? You have other elites falling out. You have men in prominent position dying, man. Hey, you have elites. You have elites dying, man. You have stars dying. You know? Hey, that's the Lord Trace. Look. All of you are mighty and proud. We can take it down, man. We can take it down. You know what I mean? The Lord taking everyone down. None of you immune to the judgment of the Lord, man. Right, man. And this month is about to pull all the stops right now to get what he wants, man. You know what I mean? There's no turning back, man. There's no turning back. You know, everybody looking back like that. Wife, man, everybody looking back. Hey, want to go back, oh, looking back in Egypt. Hey, the children of Israel come out of Egypt. When they're in the wilderness, everybody was looking back. Hey, we have good food in Egypt. And we have come out, so we are eat. Go where you eat now. We have come out to come stop. Look, man. You have niggas be here looking back right now. Look, man, if you understand what's going on, you don't know that, look, this is coming to an end, man. This is it. This is the end of what you know, man. You know what I mean? See, and I'm better. Better. You know what I mean? Prospect for you, niggas, man. That the kingdom that is coming is yours, man. This is the white man kingdom end, man. You're looking back at the white man kingdom and say, yo, you there enjoy it and you want to go back. Relax and watch you fall at the so-called white man, man. Relax and watch his fall, man. We witnesses his fall, man. That's what we're doing right now. No? We are witness this man fall. Because as the more him try to bring out him plans them, and the more things that get knocked. You know what I mean? You have people waking up to what's going on. You know what I mean? You have division among the elite. You know what I mean? Forcing them in a certain decision. But them only want to make, because guess what? Those going to fulfill prophecies, man. Right. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to decide for what? Destroy America, man. That's what it's coming down to, man. Yeah?
Revelation 12:12 it says, therefore rejoice in heavens, and he that dwell in them.
Right, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
It says, go to the inhabitants of the earth,
right,
and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath.
Right. And he is now showing his face, man.
Because he knoweth.
Watch a video today, brother. Watch a video today. We'll speak about the World Economic Forum and what these men are saying at the Economic Forum. And the narrator or the person speaking in the video say, oh, but this is not even a conspiracy theory. Yeah. These men openly talking about what they are going to do.
That's everything coming out of mainstream media now.
Them talk now, say, yo, what the hell is going to tell them what we are doing? If they want to hear yes or no, we're not business. And if they resist, we're going to use force. And that's coming down to, it's coming down to force, man. They're going to use force, man. You know what I mean? They're telling you now, this thing is not hiding anymore. They're not hiding, man. And that's what the video is going to say. They're not hiding, they're going to tell you. Because guess what? I mean, a sense of urgency, and them need to get this thing done. Whether people want to know, want to go on, yes or no, they must get it done. Because they're behind time, man. They are behind time.
Revelation 12 and 12.
You know what I mean? They are behind time, man. Nigga be telling that, look, 2030, you ain't gonna hold shit. Them telling that directly. Hey, they get so much backlash on that statement. They get so much backlash, brother. You know what I mean? I'm going to take down the video up on the World Economic Forum.
No, the man said openly again.
You know what I mean? I'm going to take down the video. Because I tell all the predictions for 2020, you know, 2030, you know. Them tell everything what they want by 2030. And the amount of people go on it and I can tell them about whatsoever them for tell them about. Them have to take down the video. You know what I mean? But the information is still out there. You have people who they record the video. You have people who download the video. You know what I mean? You have people who write out when they get said in the video. You know what I mean? So right now I'm gonna look and say, yo, wait. Say my buy a property now, I'm not gonna own it by 2030. I'm gonna say, wait, my buy a house, I'm not gonna own it by 2030. Wait, if I have a car, I'm not gonna own it by 2030. They're talking about less than a decade from now. That's what these men tell us right now, you know. You ain't gonna own shit by 2030. So them man are not afraid to tell them what I'm telling you because them know say yo them time short, man. So they don't give a fuck if you want liquor. Excuse me French. They not give if people want hit the streets right now, whatsoever they say, whatever. You know someone say anything or anything, you know. That the man in the pan right now. Anything or anything, if a dirt. That the man in the pan now, brother. One brother. Says for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, right? Because he knoweth that he ought. This man a short time, blatantly setting up everybody will have a contrary argument to what they are saying, man. Them blatantly telling that look, you is a domestic terrorist, man. They're telling you conspiracy theorist is a domestic terrorist. And when them say conspiracy theorist, you know what I'm talking? Everybody who don't believe the official narrative is a conspiracy theorist, man. And automatically, is a conspiracy theorist, is a domestic terrorist, man. So you just want to question the narrative, any at all. You get labeled as a homegrown or domestic terrorist, man, and they have laws concerning if he's a terrorist, you know? You have things that apply to you when you get labeled a terrorist, man. So this man not pulling no stuff right now. He's not pulling any stuff. You know what I mean? And shit is gonna really get violent because people right now start to see what's going on now. And they get the people attention now. You know what I mean? Some people see us and say, wait, what want us to know, so we never. And guess what? When the people start, they don't want to come next, they want to come violently, man.
Because that thing want. So you can exercise the power of the sword.
So once you put up a stance against what you're going to do, you want to come violently. And that's what we're looking forward for right now because you have this anti-vaccine thing across the world. You know what I mean? Them can't even, the media can't even do enough convincing to convince the people anymore to take their vaccine, man. People be like, oh shit, you keep that vaccine to yourself. Think of me, I forget celebrities and, oh look, one celebrity I'll take it, sit here, please take it to place it. That's how desperate they are now. Oh, your favorite star, take it to the man, see that man. Nigga be having empty vaccine, empty syringe, you know, retractable syringes are.
Yeah.
People be like, oh shit, yeah, you think you can fool us, but guess what? Nigga gonna do what he can do best, man. You know what I mean? And that is force, man. The sword. He's gonna use his blessing upon the whole entire world, man.
Scripture.
One brother.
2 Ezra 16 verse 68.
Right.
For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Right. So this man, I'm gonna move angrily. Brother, the man have a course shrub or whatever name. All over some other alternative. Some people never they expect to speak out against the Great Reset start to understand what the Great Reset is saying. And I said, no, we ain't with this shit. You don't think these things make these men hungry, man? You don't think when certain people, not only just regular peons, but when certain people say, yo, we don't agree with that something here, you know? And you have officials in America who do not agree to the fact that America not going to be the superpower coming 2030, man. They be like, hell fucking no! We go with the plan, but we not work with a part of that plan. When I say, oh, yeah, hear me? Yeah, this thing will get done violently. Yep. This thing will get done violently. So it's scripture say, oh, it's a burning rod of a great multitude. It's kindled over every especially a ignorant ass niggas going by out here thinking that everything is up to date, man. Everything is alright. You know what I mean? It's a burning rod, man. Hey, and don't forget these men. They despise us so much. This is what the Prince, why me again? Prince Philip. This is what he said, man. He say, yo, if he could reincarnate, he should reincarnate as a deadly virus to solve the problem of overpopulation, man. These men hell-bent, seeing, and curving, you know what I mean? The population, man.
For total control.
Plan to make a serious culling of the population, man.
Continue.
Yeah, one says,
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
lots of niggas out here, see, willing to comply with what's going on, man. Oh, take the vaccine. You have General Grievous and his cronies. General, yeah, and the ISPK. You have Nate and some others who are encouraging others to take the vaccine, man.
Nate say not take it.
You know? Yeah. Nate say not take the vaccine. When they got this vaccine, take the vaccine and do a swell job on it, man. Him could cook, man. Yeah?
No scriptures. Verse.
General Grievous be like, this nigga fuck you up all the years with the medical industry.
I don't believe
so here we need to do. Trust the medical industry.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, this nigga fuck you up. I mean, understand why? You know what? Take it because this nigga fuck you up all along. So therefore, take it.
like the picture I come out with the old man, the team, rebuilding the trust that Tuskegee, this
Yeah.
A nigga like that.
The so-called white man is desperate, man. He's desperate to lure you into his trap, man.
I know in kingdom I come to an end.
You know?
That,
He's desperate for lure you in a trap.
So this is how the scripture said, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
If you consent, you will be had in derision. If I take them vaccine, if I take them chip, you're going to be taking the vaccine and your tongue falling out, your head swell up. You want your face side, your face lean up, who not drop dead somewhere. Yeah. You know what I mean?
When I get reported,
all type of shit happening.
But then also some fish DNA.
When you get that microchip, then everyone, then that's a complication. Hey, the Lord basically dropping up everybody will take them thing here, man.
The Lord say if you take the chip, a great sword will come up on you as well. Yeah?
Yeah, right now, everybody that testing will take this vaccine, if you just go deaf, blind, and dumb, same time.
Yeah.
That's
Says,
it.
and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. But there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yep.
They shall be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yep. They're gonna move on you people, man. They're gonna move on you people.
And enough people are gonna caught to them pants down because them be asleep. They never see what
fast asleep, man. Never want to know what's going on, man.
Plantation Christianity are asleep, man.
This day. know, and a couple of days I live before now. Maybe the last and the best I ever live in this time. Meaning, best in meaning, you know, peace and safety. You see me? Because chances are, weeks and months ahead, you will never see like a day like this again.
Peace and safety will be no more.
You know what I mean?
They shall say peace.
So, hey, the scripture says when they think of peace and safety,
So
destruction commitment. You know what I mean?
2020 was a joy.
You get a relief the other day from the whole lockdown situation. Now they're gearing up to go into some more stricter and dangerous lockdown for the area.
But them get the relief and them take time to repent or else.
Yeah.
They use it to get
Moving
There's
forward
no
again
wickedness, man.
with the agenda.
the police have here chase them out of party.
Yeah.
The scripture say, oh, should we then make murder?
Yep.
The scripture also say the fools
All
are in the
Jake,
party, man.
scripture with the murder. All Jake can try to do is to get the opportunity to party again. That's all a man can think about.
The other day we were up a fry, and here the brother were fry. Somebody come and say, oh, one big party there for Springbank. I man say, serious? I say, yeah man, a big party. The man some good party. Yo, man, lock up this bomb buckler right now, man. Go up there. We done with this right now, man. Go straight up there. I man lock up a shop for two just to go to party.
Yeah.
So long time they go to party, you know. Long time they go to party.
Every Sunday night. You know what I mean? Everybody looking forward to go bar there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Big party. But a lady down there get charged.
And she get charged.
And Mikey will do something get charged on here till he
Yeah.
come out on the radio.
Yeah. That means a
breakfast
Jake
party.
I seek for every opportunity.
Yeah.
You know? That's what Jake about, you know?
And it's in Ezekiel 21 and verse 9 says, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord, say a sword is sharp.
A sword is sharp, man. You see? It can move from just some simple restriction to violent oppression, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, Jake hard for the evil, man. If you go try lock down Jake on a certain type of way, see? You have to use certain drastic measures. You know? Things have to go get drastic, man.
And also furbished, it is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
Right.
It is furbished that it may bitter. Should we then make mirth?
Should we then make mirth? Now that you see that these men basically moving to lock it down. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be partying, man. Shouldn't be partying, man. Shouldn't be making mirth, man. You know what I mean? Shit is so serious because you can't even think about the seriousness of the situation. You can't think about what the government trying to do to you, man. Oh, when you just need to go party last, man. Drink some liquor, man, and enjoy with it. One man, two girl.
It contained the rod of my son
Right.
as every tree, and he had given it to be furbished,
Right.
that it may be honored. This sword is sharpened, and
Right.
it is furbished
Right.
to give it into the hand of the slayer.
The so-called white man is going to get power to move against you people, man. Violently.
Isaiah 10.
You know?
Isaiah 10. Yeah, oh, job.
Cry and hold, son of man.
Assyrian, according to the scripture, the red of the most like anger. Yeah? Devil that the scripture speak of, man. And it's going to prove itself to be the devil. You know what I mean? But who never acknowledge it already? You're going to reach a point where you're going to have to acknowledge that. Justly. That this man is the devil, man. You're going to reach a point.
Cry and hold, son of man, for it shall be upon my people, it shall be upon all the prince of Israel terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh.
And we shot down in the streets, man. That means the sword, man. Gun. Well, I ain't gonna put it there by the gun, man. The bombs up. Last time I talked to a man and a man, I say, oh, man, them drop bomb. The last time I talked to last time, say, man, them drop bomb in the Tivoli. Hey, which we did do that long time. Yeah. So they use drones.
A JDF man just saying they fire up a Martin. Over there.
This is Isaiah 10, start of verse 5. It's about Assyrian, the wrath of mine anger, and the staff in their indignation.
Right, so what so come up from these people is coming directly from the Lord, man. You know what I mean?
Alright, so. Yeah.
The Lord's
You notice how much information that come up about the wicked music industry out here in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Who up here, who
The
got
Lord exposing the whole thing, you know, man, with all these female artists and all them money we mix up in all type of witchcraft and all type of wickedness, man.
names that call.
But people still find the reasons and excuse to justify them and to continue for
Not only that, not only for them, the DPP Paul and Lewin and some other people, the brother in the prisoner call the name, about the murder and who for the contract killing, do who what. Yeah, the law said nothing secret. Him not going to make manifest.
Manifest and come abroad.
And come abroad, yeah? Everything will come out now, man. Everything. So all the people where would have so-called look up to, they call it the light of society, they start see them for the filthy person who they really are.
People clinging to them.
Hey, because lots of them are going to destroy the hideouts of Egypt. You know?
Exactly.
We know all them hideouts are coming down.
It's a shame to speak those things that them doing a secret, man.
Yeah.
You know? Be a wickedness.
God.
Sacrificing, making certain sacrifice. That's why the Black Queen said, when Macadam man up on the phone, the lady saw Macadam and said, remember, sir, you tell me if you cut off Queen Paula source of income, basically so she can't go nowhere. Something to that effect, you know? And stop her bread, something to that effect, you know? Something to that effect, you know?
And it's a look.
From Spice thing come out, everybody are exposed, everybody come out of the line. So.
2021, trust me, it's when we reach March 2021, after the Passover, watch and see what got, man. Watch and see what got after the Passover.
It's always eat up after the Passover.
Every time after the Passover, things always spike up, man. Just watch and see after the Passover.
Verse 6, I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the deep of my wrath will I give him charge, to take the spoil and to take prey, and to treat them, to tread them down like the mire of the street.
And it's a Luke 8 and verse 17. For nothing in secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Right.
Exactly.
Body being exposed now, man. Yeah, it's the time of exposure. And the reason why a lot of expose these people, because of great following, but a lot of people who look up to you. You know what I mean? So those people judgment will come when they learn of what you're doing and go with God themselves. See? So that you and them can be judged, because everybody will continue to support whoever involved in wickedness will partake of the judgment of the ones that are in wickedness. And that's what the Lord setting your asses up for. Alright, I'm going to expose a person, let me see what you have to do. If you're going to continue to cling to wicked person. So, if you cling to wicked person, you get wicked person judgment.
Right.
You know? The scripture says, whosoever is joined unto them,
That he trusts you.
And journeying on.
wicked shall not go unpunished. Yeah. Yeah.
It's Ezekiel 13 and 1, it says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy and say of Israel and say, the prophets of Israel that prophesy and say, thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord.
God.
It says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh. It says, woe unto the foolish prophets
God.
that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing.
Hey, General Grievous falling us up here so perfectly, man. You know?
You ever hear Johanna bring on scriptures, man?
One spirit, man.
Bring on scriptures, man.
One spirit, because even with the vaccine situation, where we get them? Under the scripture are justified. Eh? Under the scripture are justified. If you go according to the scripture, breaking the, that would be bad, breaking the law. You know what I mean? I have many of our Israelite leaders out there basically going off of the most spirit. You know? And only ones that in the church and the political arena. You have other leaders that basically going off of their own spirit. You know what I mean? And not working according to the spirit of the scriptures. You know? Telling the people to bow down to the enemy, man. Bow down
To idols.
to the beast, man. That's what these niggas are telling you to do, to bow down to the beast, man. Worship the beast and his image and receive his mark. That's what these niggas are telling to do, man. You know what I mean? That's what General Grievous, General Johanna, call him if you don't know. You know? General Johanna of IOCPK, he's telling you to worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, man. That's what he's doing. Boy, remember that.
It says, oh, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert.
Right.
It says, ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the edge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Instead of build up the wall, man, them tear down the wall and open the gate for letting the enemy. That's what these niggas are doing. They're opening the gate to let them in. You know what I mean? What man could I tell you to make the enemy inject something in you? The enemy when just confess. Confess 1 minute. So this man have no good intention with them things that we might do, but yet I'm gonna tell you in the next breath, say, yo, take it. You know open the gate. You might open the gate.
The scripture say, oh, water which flows and come sweet water and bitter at the same time.
Yeah.
You know?
He's opening the gate, man. Now build up the wall, none at all. You know? And the main wall that is being built right now is this truth, man. You know, the true doctrine, man. It makes brothers be resilient to what the so-called white man is coming with, man. We're fighting that battle right here, right now. You know what I mean? And it's going to manifest physically, man. Here's where he's trying to penetrate right now, man. You know? He's trying to defile the spirit. You know what I mean? And we have a shield which is the word of the Lord that about shine. Yeah? Remember that?
It says they have seen vanity and the Lord hath sent them. Right. And they have made others.
There's no scripture telling you that you can't take a vaccine. No scripture telling that. Now break the law. The Lord don't send them niggas, man. The Lord don't send them niggas, man. Them niggas are for them own heart, them own spirit, man. Them own glory. Seeking after them own glory, man. That's what they are doing. Nobody can be saved or whatsoever don't come through General Grievous, General Ghana. What level of pride?
You think God give a damn if you take a mic?
Niggas been talking about their King David.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a level of pride or something, right? King David, can't do something again. Anything about
It says the Lord hath not sent them, and they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word.
God, this gonna do it as you bring it across and you're saying that there's nothing wrong with it, that the Lord say you can do that. You know what I mean? That's what you're doing. You know what I mean?
He says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because he hath spoken vanity and seen lies. So therefore, behold, I am against you, saith the Lord Yahweh, and my hand, and my hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity, that divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people, neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel, neither shall they enter into the land of Israel, and he shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
You niggas gonna be judgment. You're gonna be burnt when the missiles coming down. Hey, Esau be made cut your do some serious shit here, man. You know what I mean? Without the Lord intervening in at all. You know what I mean? Not to say brothers now go through some things by Esau, but hey, the niggas are going through the worst way, man, without the Lord be by your side, man. Yeah? Yep. That you get been reserved to be burnt, man. They've been reserved to be burnt. You know what I mean?
John 10 and verse 12 says, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming.
Hey, after the case of the Israelite, wicked Israelite leaders, them, church leaders, them, and the people, basically people are saying that there's nothing coming out of the church concerning this COVID thing. Concerning what's going on in the church, not giving any answers. But these men are some of the biggest hirelings, man. Biggest hirelings, man. Leaving the people in limbo. Hey, year of peace. Year of shalom. How win? He said peace, and there shall be no peace. The Lord Yahweh said, "Come set peace upon earth." With a sword. This nigga talking about your peace in a time of crisis. What about your peace? Chop across the midside.
Oh, man. The scripture says, the law and to the testimony.
Get it, the
law and to the testimony of this speech, not according to this word. There's no light in them, man. At the time of the testimony now, at the time of the prophecies, man.
Right.
Whose own sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leave
Who is the wolf,
sheep.
man? The so-called white man is the wolf, man. So your politicians, everybody who speak on behalf of this crisis and the vaccine and everything that is coming for this man plan, there's an hireling. You see the wolf coming, and you're letting the wolf for the people, man. You know what I mean? They betray the people, they're selling out the people. And guess what? The same people, you know what I mean? They put your asses to death. You feel like you have a backup plan to escape this thing. But guess what? Shit I got turned out one way. You never expect it to turn that way, because guess what? There's a power in the heavens, man. And no man control their own life, man.
One plan and God wife.
You know what I mean? The Lord basically do all things upon this rock here, man.
Right, man.
You know what I mean? So if you escape the hands of the people, you know what I mean? The Lord is the one who's going to do that. And if you don't escape, the Lord is the one put you in the predicament where you cannot escape. So a lot of you feel like you can escape and you have a backup plan or whatsoever. The Lord is going to put a monkey wrench in your plan. And your ass is going to be dragged through the streets, man. That's what's coming for you. You're going to be dragged through the streets. You know what I mean? One of the worst things you can do to a man is betray him. A lot of Jamaicans betray Benjamites and across the Caribbean gonna feel betrayed, man. And they're gonna kill their leaders, man. The ones that you trust and love, they're gonna kill. It's just like a crime of passion. A man cherish and love his wife. The point here, find out that she betrayed him. You know what I mean? Even women do it too. Feel like our man betrayed her. People kill people for them things there. You know what I mean? So the love for these people have for these politicians, it can turn, you know, an hate real quick. You know what I mean? Real quick and fast, man. And your asses will be dragged through the streets, man. Yeah? That's what's gonna happen, yeah? That's what's gonna happen. The Lord prepared that for you all. That's what the Lord prepared for you, man. Yeah, one brother.
Says, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep.
God.
The hireling fleeth because he is an hireling and careth not for the sheep.
The pastors them are hiding them because guess what? This is not going to work. The offering plate not full. That's the problem.
Offering plate empty.
Offering plate empty now. That's thing kind of sticky. It says 2 Corinthians 15 and verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Right.
It's not the year of Shalom, man.
Time of war.
Time of war, man. It says, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh.
Right.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Right. So
and swords in their hands.
You're gonna have civil disturbance, man. You're gonna have race war. You're gonna have, when in America, you're gonna have civil war, man. You're gonna have revolutionary type of wars fight. That's what Jamaica's talking about. We're gonna fight a revolution. We're gonna fight a revolution. What do you think the revolution is gonna be against?
Babylon.
The establishment. So you have many of it on their mind to fight against the establishment. Yeah, a man actually give me a tally the other night. And the amount of soldiers and police in Jamaica, man. And basically that means you have men out there who know that you have limited resources. Yep. And these politicians are relying on international help to help them if there's a united front against them in Jamaica. But guess what? Every country will have their own issues dealing with. And things will get so bad in this world, you're going to be left on your own without backup. Backup can't come.
Because why so white man are going to forsake him? I tell you.
Yeah.
So if don't be for his purpose, he will use it.
Right.
But if he's not going to use for you, he's going to forsake you, man.
Hey, things don't get so bad for you. Yeah, you should have never taken the other side, man. The wrong side of the thing. The Lord has spoiled the whole thing, man. You know what I mean? It seems like things are going smooth now. Yeah. You got 1 year and nothing really go down, and then I got a year and things are going look, man, it's not going smooth like that forever, man. So the tensions are boiling up. Tensions are boiling up. How long do you think you can do this? Tensions are boiling up, man. You can't force the people into a corner and expect them to have a lash out. How long do you think you can do this? Yeah? People already start to spot. You're taking up in the lips of talkers, man. Especially Babylon. Yeah? Babylon. You get talking, taken up in the lips of talkers now, man. People actually discussing what's going on. Today somebody basically posted a group of me and say, yo, look, everybody so-called white man go. You know what I mean? And bring him diseases, man. And the argument was about the Native American or the people in the Amazon. And the thing is, they must say, oh, these men are going to go all the way to the Amazon to vaccinate these people. So remote places, these are some regular people saying this now. So the white man right now, the way I'm thinking about right now when this COVID thing, I think they're going to some remote places to vaccinate people who never did need no vaccination.
If you watch Netflix, they have a movie, I think it come out, a series. I think it's named The Chosen One, man.
Yeah.
In, where Isa sending people all the way in our remote place to the Amazon to go vaccinate some people over there. And the people basically said, we never get sick over here, so we don't need that shit.
Yeah.
See? And them are force it for the people over there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, people start to see this man for who he is right now, man. People start to see him for who he is right now. You know what I mean? Become naked, as the brother said. Go on, brother.
He says, for there shall be sedition among men.
Sedition is coming, man. Hey, you know, we're certain of that because the scripture said it may not appear that way to you right now. Mark my words. Not my words. Mark the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai words. It will come. And it shall surely come. It will not tarry. You know? It's not time, man. Unrest is coming, man, and they go be type of unrest coming to Jamaica, man. They chuck the air, look, man. I wish I want to be from this, you know, the universe and death. When this thing kick off out of it, when them ignorant ass niggas, man, with them last and them whatsoever chopstick with them about whatsoever, get really crazy out of this, man. You're not gonna be able to cope, man.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
The thing is, you know, the elite already set up military and police to fail, man. Because they are being pointed out as a part of the problem. You know, police force in regards to judicial killings and certain brutalities, they've basically been demonized over the years. That position, that job, they no more exists under the New World Order, man. You know what I mean? So the elite basically setting their asses up. So they're going to dismantle police force. And basically what the chaos that is coming, you know what I mean? What the police is going to do are the first part of it. You know what I mean? When them plans, when them come back out and what will take place, they must say, yo, all them things here, we can't make the same mistake here again. So therefore we're not going to create a police force again in our country. Because first, you know, them are going to mold down people, you know, brother. And people are going to start to mold them down back, you know. Brutally, you know. You see the 8 already building against security forces over the years, one of the worst positions for you, because the 8 should have built. You know what I mean? The people are going to rip you apart, man. At first, they're going to rip the people apart. But when the people push back, you're not going to have the resources to protect yourself, man. You know what I mean? You're not going to have the resources. You don't have infinite ammunition and infinite resources, man, to do whatsoever going to happen on the island here. Trust me. You do not have infinite resources, man, to handle what's coming on the island, man. Things are going to be real crazy out here. You real crazy. You know what I mean? The best place for me is in righteousness, man.
That's right, man.
I'll not tell you not tell you found wanted when you come on to righteousness, man. Not tell you doing that some wicked dumb ass shit out here on the streets, man. Oppressive dumb ass shit. You have been acting proud against the people, man. And the Lord is gonna recompense you for it, man, and He ain't gonna turn the hands on the people on you. You know what I mean? I'm just talking the judgment, man. Sedition among men, that's what we're talking about. The scripture said it. You know what I mean? The scripture's what said it, man. That is prophecy, man. And we can't turn prophecies back. And that's what you're leading yourself into right now. Those prophecies, man, and beautifully so. You know what I mean? Beautifully so. Come on, brother.
Verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city,
right,
and shall not be able.
Cordoned off, quarantine, shut down, checkpoint. You know what I mean? Violence in the cities, because you have cities who have violence, so basically, you enter in the city there, the ass might get eaten. You know, it says scripture say, oh, the arm, them are living in the city, and then the pestilence, right, the famine, you know, and then the field shall die by the sword. So you're going to go take your ass to a city and get eaten. You know? But hey, I'll say you're going to have checkpoints. You know what I mean? You're going to be on a lockdown. Can't go in our city. You know? That's what it is. We see examples of that. Yep. Earlier in this crisis. Worse to come. Worse to come. And,
it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Right.
The houses shall be destroyed.
Right. Burning place, burning, man. A lot of fires all over the place. Look on the horizon, there's smoke going up. You know what I mean? In the distance, you hear people screaming. You know what I mean? Bullets ringing out. At night, I wonder if it'll come your way. You know what I mean? Every little sound gonna frighten you. I wonder if somebody will come. I know where you have to deal with it if somebody coming. That's how scary shit gonna be out here, man. Every little thing I can start, like, man, especially when it's night. Night time. It says,
Says,
Yeah, go on.
and men shall be afraid.
Yup.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
The sense of fear. It's gonna be prevalent in the atmosphere. You know? It's gonna be up all night and not sleep, man. All night and can't sleep. You know? Hard to sleep on a stressful situation. Hard to sleep on a stressful situation. You're gonna be so stressed, worried about what's going on and what can potentially happen to you if you lock your eye. Lock your eye. Come on, you have to hide. They're gonna be trying to kill your ass, try to get something from you.
Remember America, black nothing.
Try to avoid every human being possibly we can't greet nobody in them time. You know? They greet you that chop across the neck back. I'm bullet to your crew. Cranium.
Says, with the sword and spoil your goods because of the lack of bread and the great tribulation.
Take your food and your water from you. You can't expose yourself to the body in them time, man. You know what I mean? Man, I want your food and your water, man. You know? That's how it's gonna be. You know? Continue to act. Hey, the Lord have some serious judgment for you people, man. Because guess what? You neglect the word of the Lord. You scoff at his prophets. You laugh. You know what I mean? You make a little of his words. And you continue on in wickedness. So the Lord have a judgment for you. So at least you repent. God, all these things going to befall you, man. So, scripture say, oh, repent! Every last one of you, man. You know what I mean? It's going to seek the Lord. I've been baptized. Baptized in what? Word, man. God. Now send them a sea and dirty water for deep yourself. Old church water. Dirty water.
Pool water, some stinking people.
Yeah, you know. Season when people gone in there, people pan all them period and all that.
Yeah.
Dirty water, man. Yeah. It's clean, pure water here we're talking about. Right. You know, clean, pure, full of electrolytes and everything.
Okay, I don't want to this way, man.
Yeah.
But I think you need to thy word.
Clean, pure water.
Out of his belly flow rivers of living
So Psalms
water.
119 and verse 9 says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way by taking heed
To the word.
thereto according to thy word.
Right, the word, this is how you cleanse the ways, man. This is what convict you. This is what basically touch whatever you have in your mind. Water, physical water cannot reach up in your mind to cleanse it. This is what tell you you're wrong from where you're right. That's how you develop a conscience towards what you're doing that is wrong. God, read the law say, oh, you are condemned for this action. And you say, okay, I repent of this thing because this thing is a very disgusting and a wicked, evil thing that I'm doing. I believe to stop it. You know what I mean? The word is what? Point to that. The water. And the water basically is that's when the water basically washing you. You know, when you're reading the laws and the judgment and the statutes and giving the instruction and you know, and you start to receive that instruction, that is the water washing your mind. God, that is the water washing your mind.
Cleansing your man.
Cleansing your mind. Physical cleansing cannot do that. That's why in Christianity they say people go baptize and they say backslide. This backslide. It was Michael Jackson. Or moonwalk. People backslide now, go baptize again. Oh, I'm in the church, I'm baptized, but I'm backslide. I'm going to baptize again. It can't work. You know, the real baptism that can't work, and the real baptism was what the word.
If the soldier come by camp, I think about a year ago or 2 years ago, they say, I believe it's 10 times in baptized.
Yeah? Physical water cannot wash your mind, man. Renewing of the what? The mind to what? The word, man. That's the baptism, man. You know, the apostle said, if we go back in the basic breakdown, we're going to start breaking down the basics here, and brothers are just coming in. You know what I mean?
It's a St. John 15 and verse 3.
Right.
No, ye are clean through the word which I have
Oh,
spoken.
you're clean?
No,
Clean. Through the what?
Through the word.
Through the word, man. That's how you get clean. That's how your wheels get cleansed, man. You get sanctified through the word. Not a filthy pool of water, man. Yeah, because the church have like a small pool back at the altar there, you know. You know, it's like a small pool, dirty water in it. You know? When you go in and catch a wingworm and them something. Yeah. Hey, go on still.
Which I have spoken.
Yeah, the word that is spoken, that's what clean them, man.
This is the spirit that quickness.
You know? That's what clean them. You know what I mean?
Unto you. St. John 17 and verse 17.
Right.
Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
Truth is what sanctifies them, and the truth is what cleanses them. You know? That's what basically touch your conscience, man. The truth. Yeah, a lot of people get offended because of the truth, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They say, I might become your enemy because I tell you the truth.
Man.
You know what I mean?
It's a Galatians 4 and verse 16. And it says, Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Right, in Jamaica, them say the truth cause an offense. Are the truth earth? Them say the truth earth. Who can't take it off his plant? Run the pants and shirt. Yeah, that's how the truth is. Right, I mean, I want to go up, you know. And every time some information come out, you see people left and go. Splurt. Yeah. People are splurt like, whoa.
I think you have a proverb that said, if the character wise man, and he will love you.
Right.
See?
Character fool and we eat.
Yep.
Yep.
So, if you talk to some of these people, and get good people,
Yeah. That's why you have 8. The reason why you have 8 for us is because he's a fool. Yeah, the nigga basically click the dislike button. Yeah, you know, because he's a fool. Really run. You know?
This is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 16. It says, all scriptures is given by inspiration of Yahweh,
Right.
and it's profitable for doctrine,
Right.
for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
These are the scriptures are for me. Not water. Not physical water. This is what this water is for. You know what I mean? It's to build you up. Yeah? But if you think otherwise, you're carnal, man. This thing is not for you. Carnal. You know?
It says, that the man of God may be perfect,
Thoroughly.
furnished
All
unto
right.
all good works.
Right. That's what the word does. You know? So you need to repent and be baptized in the word. You know? That's what the scriptures are saying. So if you don't find yourself in that predicament where you start to have a conscience towards the Lord Yahweh Shai, you're going to be destroyed in all that we discuss above in discussion. You know what I mean?
Ecclesiastes 5 verse 7 says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord,
Right.
and put not off from day to day,
Right.
for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Right. Are you going to be destroyed in your security right now? You must be out here still feeling secure, even though the COVID lockdown and hey, things going to start to affect you personally. Have people already been affected personally? Look, your turn is coming. You're going to be affected personally, man. The joy is going to be turned into sorrow, man. Very shortly.
And perishing the day of vengeance.
It's a 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3 said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child,
Right.
and they shall not escape.
They escape.
So it is. That's how it is. Baruch 4:28 says, for as it was For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Hashem your Shai, so be returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
And in that time now, when you have repentance, about to close, in the day now soon. As per the scripture, earlier on, seeking the Lord, I don't put him on from day to day. Because the door of repentance is about to close in the day now, soon. So how about Shemeshai is a miracle. So now is the time you're supposed to, church how about Shemeshai, now with the Lord break loose, we basically run with the Lord and prophets, we basically teach the scripture. Now it's acceptable time.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1, it says, remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
While the evil days come not. While the time of Jacob's trouble come not. While all hell will break loose yet. Because we're heading at some serious times here. No other time in history can compare to the time we're approaching right now. In Daniel 12 tell them. Ever since there was a nation. Like this, so now is it acceptable time to turn to Yahweh Hashem and Shine. For the one who out there can receive it. My sheep hear my voice and they follow me and I know them. Right, go on.
Now the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right, exactly.
While the sun or the moon, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, all these leaders are going right across the world, even the banking elites, we're trying to use this whole we call it great reset of basically bring forth the new world order agenda. If them are going to tremble to the level of chaos that come up on the earth, so she was in the days when the keepers of the earth shall tremble, all these leaders, all these politicians, right across the world, go on.
And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease.
The jobs them basically start to cease. And we already have few people at work, from last year, because from the whole C19 thing start, a lot of people lose their job, and some people are allowed to get back to work. So a very few people at work right now. So that gets worse and worse. This is what I said. The grinders cease, what?
Because they are few.
Because they are few, what?
And those that look out the windows be darkened.
And those that look out the window be darkened. And you have people now start to say, hey, with this bank leader plan, this is that basically put them on more oppression. So people now wake up to basically say bank lead about basically bringing some stricter measures. So the future they really look good for them. You see, but me try to tell people must continue, to do what they want to do. But you have people that wake up to what really take place now. What this bank leader do. Or even these politicians. I basically do also. What?
And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
And you have business place closed down, supermarket closed down, all these places gonna close down. What?
When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
Rise up what? The voice of the bird. The place gonna be quiet. You're not gonna hear no chuck a pass, a big every night, like every morning, or them young bike there. No vehicle, no transport that basically take place. So if the place is quiet, so you hear the birds, birds chirping, Wake up in the morning, go on. And a lot of people are even run to the hills. You already have some Rastaman. Rastaman already said from last year. So they plant them farm up in the hills, people put them. They can basically help them because of the whole C19 thing. Right?
Up to the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Exactly. So that's all praises and honor to Yahweh Hashem. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to all our brothers about their pushing truth in our sincerity and all honesty. Shalom.
Shalom.